Hi, honey.
Good evening.
Oh boy, when you get started on something, you really go through with it, don't you? Oh, I'm cold.
Well, this is indeed distressing news. To what do you attribute to your plethora of fatigue? The enervating activities of your nocturnal occupation?
What?
I said, this is indeed distressing news. To what do you attribute your plethora of fatigue?
I heard you the first time, but what language is it?
It's the language I want our future child to learn. Good English.
That's English?
Yes, funny thing, when it's spoken correctly, you don't even recognize it, do you? You know, I had no idea how sloppy my speech was until I started reading this book.
Oh, brother.
No, really, it's true. But they have a wonderful exercise to correct it. How do you do, Mrs. Smith? How do you do, Mrs. Jones? And how are all your adorable children? Quite well, thank you. And how is your sister Cynthia? Sister Cynthia is simply scintillating.
Now, Lucy, you're not going to teach our child to talk that way, are you?
I certainly am. From the time our child is born, it's not going to hear anything but perfect English.
Well, honey, it's a very nice thought. But as usual, you have no logical explanation for doing it the way you're doing it.
What?
You heard what I said.
As usual, there's no logical explanation for doing it the way you're doing it. Ricky, promise me something.
What?
Promise me that until our child is at least 19 or 20 years old, you won't talk to it.
What? What's the matter with the way I talk?
Well, I haven't told you this before, dear, but you speak with a slight accent.
Well, you can understand me, can't you?
Well, yes, I've learned to listen with an accent. But when we first started going together, it was just... Well, do you remember when you proposed?
Yeah.
Well, it was just a stab in the dark when I said yes. I wasn't sure if you asked me to get married or go to a movie.
Hold on. So you're meaning to tell me that I could have gotten out of this whole deal by just taking you to a movie?
Ricky Ricardo! Here, honey, I'll show you what I mean. Now, you take this book and pretend that our child has come to you and said, Daddy, read me a good night story.
All right.
There you are, Daddy.
Once upon a time, in the woods, lived a peasant. He was a good man with a noble heart. He spent his time in the forest cutting down bushes from the trees.
Wait, Ricky, wait, just a minute. What is this bouges?
Bushes, right in there.
That's boughs.
B-O-U-G-H is bow?
Right.
Bow. He spent his time in the forest cutting down boughs from the trees. Cutting wood all day make his hands strong and raw. One day...
That's rough.
It's spelled the same way as the other, O-U-G-H.
That's right. That just shows how little you know about the English language.
So I made a little mistake. Make his hands strong and rough. One day, he cut wood so fast that by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, his day's work was through.
Hold it, Shakespeare.
Through?
T-H-R-O-U-G-H is pronounced through.
Through. That's what I always say. Now stop picking on me, will you? You getting me all confused. His day's work was through. It started to rain on the way home, and it rained so hard that his nose became very red and he developed a hacking coo. Well, no, it can't be cow.
That's cough.
Oh, that did it. I had enough. Or should I say, enu.